Have you ever been told your cholesterol is high and your first thought was, but I eat well, or I exercise, or how did this happen? Then someone says this, maybe it's stress, but can stress really increase your cholesterol? Or is that just another health myth that is out there? The answer is more interesting than you might think. Stress doesn't simply pour cholesterol into your bloodstream. Instead, it sets off a chain reaction inside your body that can affect your cholesterol, your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your weight, your sleep, and even your risk of heart disease. Today, I'll explain exactly how stress affects your heart, what the science says, and the most importantly, what you can do about it. So, if you're ready, let's begin. Now, stress isn't always bad. It's important to understand that. In fact, it's one of the reasons humans have survived for thousands of years. Imagine you're walking home and suddenly a dog starts chasing you. Immediately, your brain releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, and your heart beats faster. Your blood pressure rises, your breathing becomes quicker, and more glucose also is released into your blood to provide energy. This is called the fight or flight response, and it's designed to save your life. The problem begins when your body thinks it's being chased every single day. Instead of a dog, it's deadlines or bills, or it could be relationship problems or traffic, or it could be job insecurity or financial pressure that could be chasing you. Your body doesn't know the difference. It doesn't know how to tell the difference. Now, here is where many people get confused. Stress doesn't directly cause cholesterol to rise overnight. It doesn't, but it can contribute in several ways. I'll walk you through the several ways. First, cortisol changes how your body handles fats and sugars. Over time, chronic stress may contribute to changes in cholesterol and triglyceride levels, especially when combined with poor sleep, inactivity, and an unhealthy diet. Secondly, stress influences behavior. Think about what many people do after a difficult day. They reach for chips, they reach for fast food, they reach for alcohol, they reach for sugary drinks, they reach for late night snacks, and or they even skip exercise altogether. Now, it's often these stress related habits that have a major impact on cholesterol over time. So stress affects cholesterol both through your body's biology and through the choices stress can lead you to make. Now, stress rarely travels by itself. It has cousins and siblings. It usually brings friends along. Poor sleep could be one of the friends, or weight gain. Talk about high blood pressure or high blood sugar. Also, we have reduced physical activity. We have smoking that can accompany stress, or alcohol misuse. And I'm sure you've seen this in your environment. And all of this increase the risk of heart disease. This is why doctors don't just ask about your cholesterol. They also ask about your lifestyle. They ask about your sleep. They ask about your mental health. They ask about your exercise routine. They ask about your eating habits. And because your heart doesn't care whether the problem started with food or it started with stress, it only responds to the total burden that has been placed on it. So, how do you know stress is beginning to affect your health? You might notice the following. You might notice constant fatigue. You might notice frequent headaches. You might notice poor concentration. You might notice a difficulty in sleeping. You might notice neck or shoulder pain, or even an upset stomach, or feeling overwhelmed, or emotional eating, or loss of motivation, or irritability may also be one of the symptoms you may notice, or heart palpitations. Now, these symptoms don't automatically mean stress is the cause, but if they are persistent, it's worth discussing them with a healthcare professional. The good news is that stress is manageable. And here are 5 evidence-based strategies that you can use to manage stress. Number one is to move your body. You don't have to become a marathon runner. Not at all. Even a 30 minutes walk most days of the week can improve mood, can reduce your stress, and of course support your heart health. Number two is to prioritize sleep. Now, adults generally need around 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Poor sleep raises stress hormones and makes healthy choices much harder. Number three is to eat regular balanced meals. Now, when stressed, avoid relying on comfort foods alone. Include vegetables, include fruits, include whole grains, lean proteins, legumes, nuts, and healthy fats in your diet. Small, consistent improvements are more sustainable than extreme diets. Number four is to talk to someone. Talk to someone, whether it's your spouse, a trusted friend, a counselor, or your pastor. Stress becomes much heavier when carried alone. Now, seeking support is a sign of wisdom. It is not a sign of weakness. Number five is to make time to slow down. Make time to slow down. It could be through prayer. It could be meditation. It could be reading scripture, reading the Quran, or deep breathing, or time with family could be another way, or listening to music or to podcasts, or spending time outdoors. These simple habits can help lower stress and improve overall well-being. If stress is affecting your daily life, if you're having chest pain, if you're having persistent palpitations, if you're having shortness of breath, or your blood pressure remains high, don't simply assume it's just stress. Take time, see a healthcare professional or a medical doctor. They can help you determine whether your symptoms are due to stress or another medical condition, or a combination of both. So, can stress raise your cholesterol? We go back to the beginning. Not directly in the way many people imagine, but chronic stress can contribute to changes in cholesterol and overall heart risk by affecting hormones, affecting your sleep, your diet, your exercise, your weight, and other health behaviors. And that's why protecting your heart isn't just about what you eat. It's also about how you live. Managing stress is part of managing your cholesterol, and taking care of your mental health is also taking care of your heart. Have you ever noticed your health gets worse during stressful periods? I would love to hear your experience in the comments. If this video helped you understand the connection between stress and heart health, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who has been under a lot of pressure lately, and subscribe for more evidence-based health information every week. I'm Dr. Libeya Bethwell, and thank you for watching. And remember, a healthy heart needs both good nutrition and a healthy mind. See you in the next video.